Hey guys, thanks for joining me back in the toy room. And I got another package from our friends at the Mattel company. We got another unboxing. Now, this wasn't free. But very good price though. It's just like 17 bucks. This was another Mattel Creations figure. This is going to be Kol-Darr from Masters of the Universe. Here he is in all its bubble wrapped glory. Very nice bubble wrap. So doesn't seem like they're running low on bubble wrap at the Mattel company, which is always good. Oh my god, I thought this was an empty box. That's one side. Here's the other side. Very cool illustrations. So let's open this up. It's been sitting by the front door for days because I've been working and I don't know when I'm going to have the time to do these videos. So, okay, so it's got like a filler shape thing in there. Here he is. Oh. Who's this guy? I don't know who this guy is. I don't think a lot of Motu collectors. I don't think we don't know who this guy is. But he looks cool, so we're gonna add him to the collection, right? So this, I see. I'm not like an MOC. Mint on card collector, and I mean I do have some Motu. You can kind of see it here. I do have some vintage Motu hung on the wall. That's because, I mean, when am I going to see them like this again? Maybe I can take one off the wall and show you guys. Yeah. So, like, when are you ever going to see Motu like this again? So this is all vintage. This is Cobra Khan. So, and it's not perfect. You know, it's dusty. It's got wear and tear on it. It's also got these epic Kmart stickers on it. This one is 2 for $5 at Kmart, and then there's another one that says $4.87. This is going to have to be a whole nother video where I can show you guys the collection I have of the vintage on card. Not really mint on card, but like I said, I didn't open them because first of all, I already have these figures, but also like when are you going to be able to see them like this again unless you pay like $400, $500 a piece on eBay. So I like it for the aesthetic reason. I like to just look on the wall and see a whole bunch of these figures. It takes me back. Saw them at Kmart, Toys R Us. You know, we can't really do that anymore because both stores are discontinued in the US. But those are good times, right? While they lasted. So this card is crazy wavy. It's pretty damaged, but like I said, I'll open this sucker up and pose them with all the other Motu characters. So it is unpunched, but it's got a huge dent and crease right here. It goes beyond, like, I can put it between two books or something, or I'll put a weight on it to even it out, but it on the back the crease is pretty evident, pretty damaged, just damaged it for good, but that's okay. Like again, like I said, I'm gonna take this guy out the package. So here's a close-up of Kol-Darr. New for 22. So this guy was in one episode of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Filmation, and there's some rumors going around that he is going to stay a Mattel Creations exclusive because he's a Filmation character. Now, and I don't, something about rights and not having the proper rights or whatever, I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard with the grapevine. So you see the back here has great, just wonderful illustration here. Who do we have on the back? We have some winged horses, we have some multicolored frogmen, some random elves and snake men. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know if we're ever going to see this. They seem pretty generic. I don't know if we're ever going to see these characters. Like there's one that looks like Tongue Lasher, and then there's one that looks like it could be a snake man, but they're just like different colors, and there's like a random winged horse. That could be from She-Ra, of course. Kol-Darr. Now this is some pretty crazy armor he's wearing. He kind of looks like Randy Savage, like Macho Man under there. I mean, the armor is like, it's mostly yellow. I guess that's how he looks like in the cartoon. But right here on the artwork, his armor is more of like it's got more of like a metallic bronze finish on it. Honestly, if the toy looked like this, it'd make it a lot better. Maybe even add some back metal into it. But it looks like we just get yellow and kind of gold paint apps for the bracers and the belt. And like other collectors indicated, he's got the brown loafers for boots. They're just like loafers. So that's enough of gawking at this dude. Let's get him out of the package and see what he looks like with the rest of the collection. No! So here he is, guys. Yeah, this is Kol-Darr. Hey guys. So we're gonna open him up and have some fun with the figure. Some collectors like to open it up very carefully. I think that they use like tiny little tools to open up from the bottom to keep the card intact. And I mean, I like to keep the card intact, but also, aren't these little spaces here, this little space? I feel like this tab is so we can open it easily and not destroy the card in the process. So let's see how that works. I mean, there's going to be some card tear. Just, there's almost no way to not mangle a toy when you open it like this. Dinosaur egg. So, here's his nifty little comic. Renegade Raid. Now the art is a lot different than the vintage Motu comics, definitely. And there's no toys on the back like the old ones, just the Masters of the Universe logo. There's Kol-Darr in action. I will say though that there are a lot of pages in this comic book. There are more than the average Walmart, Target figure. It's got a nice width to it. So let's finish opening up this guy. Card back right here by Turbo Man. Here he is. I think I've got some scissors here. His weapons. They look like just like Triclops, and they look like Triclops' sword, different colors, and it looks like the Horde axe from Grizzlor from the 4-pack. So yeah, Triclops' sword, and I believe this is Grizzlor's axe. So reuse stuff. That's fine. That's the Mattel way. That nice pristine figure. He's super locked, so we gotta like break him out of there. This one. Here's another one. Okay. And he's also got some bands by his feet too. Let's see if we can break him out of there. Awesome. Here he is, guys. Here's the Kol-Darr figure. Sometimes they got a weird smell to it. They got that factory smell to it. I'm not getting high off of it or anything, but it's kind of a weird factory smell. Ta-da! Here he is, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best view here with the camera to point in the best direction. So let's give him his weapons. Here's his sword. Here's his axe. He stands fairly easily. Now he's ready for battle. Let's see if I can position the camera in a better angle. So here's Wondar, guys. Sorry, Kol-Darr. Here's Wondar. Wondar, Kol-Darr, you know. And here's Sunman, which he's not the exclusive version. He's the store-bought version, but here he is nevertheless. So let me get a vintage comic for comparison. So here's a couple of vintage comics here. This is for Buzzsaw Hordak. And in the back, it's just the last page of the comic. Unless I'm missing something, which I could be missing the last page. But on this one here, Dragstore's The Warrior Machine, you got the figures on the back. Now that's the old school way. And the new school is just to put the logo on the back. But again, this is a lot heftier than most of the mini comics that we've seen. So there's quite a story here to be told about Kol-Darr. So let me get Grizzlor. Yeah. Here's Grizzlor in his. So we got the 4-pack Grizzlor. Here's his axe. Here's Kol-Darr's axe. It's the exact same thing, pretty much. That's fine. So I'm just happy that I got a dark-faced Grizzlor, even though I would also like the vintage version, but he's very hard to come by unless you get lucky and you find him like at a thrift store or something. Go. And I believe I have Triclops here somewhere. If I can go run back here and find him. Well, here, just for comparison, so let's put Wondar over here. Here's Kol-Darr. This is Brett, the Hitman Heart, and his like Triclops inspired sword. It's pretty much the same thing, it's just pink. Kol-Darr has just got it's almost generic looking, but it's sort of just like silver gray mold. I do have Triclops, although he's a bit dirty. This is the vintage Triclops. And here's the OG sword. It's just green. Ooh, he's a bit dusty. He's a little cleanup. I gotta dust this guy. You see, they're just about the same. The vintage Triclops sword is probably just maybe a little. I don't know if it's a little bigger or smaller. It's about the same. Thank you, Triclops, for the guest appearance. Oh, you're welcome, guys, and I'll see you later. I imagine that would be Triclops' voice, as he would sound like an announcer. So here he is, guys. What do you think? I mean, he's a cool-looking figure. We don't really know him all that much from the show. Now, as for his eyes, you can see it really close. As for he doesn't really have any eyes. Now, I've seen some photos where there might be one eyeball or two just peering out, but on this version, it's like I see something that could be eyes, but they're kind of like painted over, kind of painted black. So it's completely black. But I do see like where eyes would be. They just seem to be just completely painted over. Here's the back here, his holster for the sword. An overall very cool figure. It's got a very cool feel. The armor's not brittle. It's very flexible. Alright guys, let's go get a drink. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you later.